Share lang. Hello guys! Welcome back to my channel sa pag-reporting. So, wala pa nag-endorse og skincare dili kaya mag-report. Ah, okay. So, again, I am Sasam Amabel, the reporter of the characteristics of road transport. So, the learning objectives. At the end of the discussion, the students should be able to gain knowledge about road transport, learn more about the characteristics of road transport, and understand the major advantage and disadvantage of road transport. So, the definition. Road transport means transportation of goods and personnel from one place to the other on roads. So, road is a route between two destinations which has been either paved or worked on to enable transportation by way of motorized and non-motorized carriages. So, road transport can be classified as transporting either goods and materials or transporting people. There are many advantages of road transport in comparison to other means of transport. So we have here three advantages while four disadvantages of road transport. So number one, the investment required is very less to, to other modes of transportation if being compared, such as the railways and air transport. So the cost of construction, operating costs, and maintaining roads is cheaper than that of the railways. Second, the major advantage of road transport is that it enables door-to-door delivery of goods and materials and can provide a very cost-effective means of cartage loading and unloading. So, and the third advantages, there are times where road transport is the only way for carrying goods and people to and from rural areas which are not catered to by rail, water, or air transport. So with this, the delivery of goods between cities, towns, and small villages is made possible only through road transport. Next, the disadvantages. In spite of various merits, road transport has some major limitations. For instance, more chances of accidents and breakdowns in case of road transport, such as motor transport. Second, road transport is less organized in comparison with other modes. It is irregular and undependable. Next, rates for road transportation are also unstable and unequal, while the speed in road transport is slow and limited. So transporting bulky goods over long distances is also unsuitable and costly. The last one, in modern days, transport has a serious negative impact on the environment. Building roads requires melting of tar or formulation of concrete, which may harm the associated environment. So these vehicles on road also emit a lot of pollution, which have an adverse respiratory health effects and a serious threat to global warming. So that's it. Let's proceed to the characteristics of road transport. So we have here the first one, road transport offers complete freedom to road user to transfer the vehicle from one lane to other. Second, it gives quick and easy transportation of men, machineries, materials, etc. Third, road transport serves the agricultural area by transporting of goods. And the fourth one, roads are used by various categories of vehicles. Next, construction and maintenance of road transport is cheaper. This too. So, second, road transport is a basic need in case of fire and police protection. Next, it gives doorstep connectivity even in case of rural area or villages. Next, it is important access to reach railways, waterways, and airways. Now, why road transport is very efficient? So it is an accepted fact that of all the modes of transportation, road transport is the nearest to the people. The road network alone would serve the remotest villages of the vast country like ours. So the passenger and the goods have to be first transported by road before reaching a railway station or a port or an airport. Next, let's proceed to more characteristics of road transport. So the first one, roads are used by various types of road vehicles such as passenger cars, buses, trucks, two and three-wheeled automobiles, pedal cycles, and animal-drawn vehicles. Second, road transport requires a relatively small investment for the government. So motor vehicles are much cheaper than carriers like rail locomotives and wagons, water and air carriers. Construction and maintenance of roads is also cheaper than that of railway track, docks, harbors, and airports. So the third, road transport completely offer and freedom to road users to transfer the vehicles from one lane to another according to the need and convenience. This flexibility of changes in location, direction, speed, and timings of travel is not available to other modes of transport. The fourth one, in particular for short distance travel, road transport saves time. Trains stop at junctions and main stations for comparatively longer time. So, mas dali sa road transport. Okay, wala na yung stop. And the fifth one, however, road transport is subjected to high degree of accidents due to flexibility of movements offered to the user. With this, nearly all roadways are built with devices meant to control traffic. Broadly, these fall into three categories: the signs, signals, or pavement. They help the driver navigate and assign the right of way at intersections. So what do you think about the future of road transport? So the future of road transport includes aspects like solar panel roads and cars, where solar cells will replace asphalt or tar, and there are vehicles with electric motors reducing emissions. So road transport of the future aims to work on these negativities and turn them around. So if you guys imagine, contemplate life without road transportation. So road transport is the only means of transport offer itself to the whole community alike. In certain parts of the world, water traffic is actually the best method if it is an island nation. The best method the best method if it is an island nation. In other areas such as Alaska, roads don't reach many locations, so air transportation is a preferred method. That is all well and good, but for large land masses, water paths are limited and air transportation is expensive. So the term road or railway thus constructed is therefore termed as highway, while the science and technology dealing with road engineering is generally called as highway engineering. So highway engineering is very important, so we need to study this really carefully. So it is therefore logical to discuss the science of highway engineering nowadays. And as we discussed road transportation, now it is considered as the most efficient method of moving both people and goods. Yes, rail is great for both freight and passengers, but it can't reach everyone that needs to move, much less when they need to move. So for much of the world, road transportation is the best and in many cases only choice for transportation. So that's it. I'm finished. And thank you for listening. Subscribe to my channel.